Hey, this is Gary K and Gary Kirk, Gary 2K, here coming to you live from ISE 2020. Good perspective. I'll tell you who Gary Kirk here is in a minute, but we're coming to you literally from the live from the show floor. We're at the top, the second floor of the Legrand booth here at ISE 2020 in Amsterdam. The last year at ISE is going to be in Amsterdam. Of course, ISE is the industry's only mega AV show. It's home AV and commercial AV. I'm Gary K. I'm the founder of rAVe, and Gary Kirk, who is a technical advisor to our organization and also runs AV at the University of North Carolina School of Media and Journalism, is here to do the show daily. Here's our rAVe TV Daily, brought to you and sponsored and powered by Extron. Hey, Gary, we've seen some cool products so far. It's day one. We're going to have 4 days of this. We've seen some cool products so far. I know that you have some to talk about. I'm going to start with some of the news. How's that?
Okay, go for it.
The first bit of news is that was announced this morning. We scooped it last night, broke the news that Biamp bought HRT, Huddle Room Technologies. Biamp purchased them. No one expected that, but I expected it because Biamp had everything audio and hardly anything video, and the video stuff they had wasn't very good. And now HRT, they get into the conference room and collaboration space. What do you think?
Huddles. I think it's really cool. It's an easy way to jump not into the market, but really go ahead and get a step ahead. You're working with an established company to go ahead and get that leap directly into that space, and that is one of the biggest spaces on the whole showroom floor.
If you look around the show floor, everyone's talking about collaboration. It's big. Yes. There was a new product announced today. Jointly by Bose and Sennheiser, of all companies that you normally think competing with each other are jointly announcing a product together.
Can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, I mean that's all aimed at collaboration. So all this talk, that followed the acquisition of AVI SPL buying Whitlock. AVI SPL is here on the show for a big merger. There's a lot of other mergers being announced here at the show. What is your favorite product so far on day one?
Well, I've only got to see portions of it, but I would have to say the Barco WeShare. I thought that was really cool. WeConnect, yes, the Barco WeConnect. You get out there, everybody's doing this collaboration, but coming from a university perspective, I like seeing the virtual classroom.
Well, that's what it is. It's literally aimed at higher education, and it's aimed to taking online learning to be more real-time and collaborative and real-life proportions.
Yeah, it was literally like the demo that we were watching. It was like sitting in the classroom, but everybody that is in your class is sitting at the front row. They've got the best seat in the house. You've got good audio. You've got good video.
And as a professor, I don't like teaching online because I'm teaching to students I can't see or I can't collaborate with. I'm just on a headphone. But in this case, you're standing up just like you would be in a classroom. In fact, this could be in a classroom. And what you see is a video wall full of students' heads as if they're sitting in the room. And you're literally talking to them one-on-one just like a normal classroom. So I really like it. WeConnect. What's cool about WeConnect's been around for a few years, but they actually have a demo here showing how it's being used. We actually shot a video of this. So if you're watching this video and it's now Wednesday, second day of the show, by that time we'll have that video up. Go to ravepubs.com/ISE2020, all of our coverage. ravepubs.com. You can click on the ISE link. We have tons of coverage there. Type in any brand you like, and you'll find videos. We're going to shoot about 1,700 to 2,000 videos here at the show. My first favorite product at the show is a brand new product from Epiphan called Livescript.
That was really
Basically, what you do is you connect the HDMI or audio source, either one's, into Livescript, to your camera, whatever you're recording the person with, into Livescript, and it, in real time, transcribes what they're saying. So let's say you have a guest speaker at a university that has native language is German, he's speaking in English, and you're going to want to provide simultaneous
second language.
Not even for second language. You can do second language with it, but even if people have you're speaking in the United States and you have not an American native accent, and you want to put subtitles there, right? Sure. I mean, all my students watch TV now with subtitles on all the time. Yeah. This gives you real-time subtitling, literally real-time subtitling for anyone who's speaking. Very accurate, too. It's amazing.
That was the thing. The words, a lot of that interpretive, the AI learning, it's kind of hit and miss. But that one I was watching as you were talking, it was literally just spitting the text out in real time.
Yeah, I literally say whatever I was saying into it, it would translate it in maybe a second or a second and a half late. And of course, you can overlay that on the video of the speaker. So let's say a speaker speaking to a large auditorium. As I said, maybe they're native English, but maybe you have people that have ADA issues, like they need assistive listening devices, and you don't have those readily available. You want to provide closed caption. information where you're streaming across an entire campus, or you want to provide it courtrooms, boardrooms, you want to provide it live. This thing does it in real time, so you don't have to have a person typing it in, translating what they're saying at the same time. Another product, what was one of your favorites?
It would have to be taking a look at something that you helped launch just a few weeks back, and that was the rAVe HDL 200. Love that product. We've been using the HDL 300s at the University of North Carolina for a while, but that 200, going along with that whole collaboration space, they've taken this amazing product and scaled it down so that it's a better form factor, a better price point, and you can get this in small to medium spaces. Amazing audio. It's like everybody in the room is wearing a lav mic.
Speaking of collaboration, if you're not collaborating with Logitech, then you're not collaborating, because at least 5 manufacturers have announced partnerships with Logitech here at ISE. Now Logitech started their partner program, certified partner program, I don't know, a couple of years ago, but all of a sudden everyone's wanting to be a partner of Logitech just here at the show. Off the top of my head, Kramer, Sony, Extron, Cisco, Crestron, all of them announced partnerships with Logitech. Of course, don't forget that Extron is our rAVe TV partner all year long. All of our live broadcasts are thanks to empowered by the Extron SMP processors, which are streamers, which allow us to do H.264, 265 stream and bring it to you on. You're watching this on YouTube, you're watching this on Twitter, or you're watching this on Facebook, wherever you're watching this, LinkedIn. That's how we're streaming this. Okay, another one of my products. I actually met Sal of Salamander Designs. Salamander Designs, the really high-end furniture.
I didn't know there was a Sal.
Yes, his name's Sal. Like, he came up and introduced me and said, I love what you write. I'm Sal. And I said, hi, Sal, how are you? And he goes, I'm Sal of Salamander Designs. I was like, I love this. So, yes, they have, they started in the home side of the world, building really nice home furniture where you can integrate projectors and monitors into the furniture to make it look nicer. Now they've gotten into the boardroom and conference room and meeting room and huddle space. They build tables and credenzas and ways to hide projectors in small room applications. Sure. And it's beautiful stuff. If you don't know who they are, just type in to Google Salamander Designs. If you need some really nice furniture, you're an integrator looking for a furniture company to potentially partner with in the collaboration space, Salamander Designs. Sal would love to talk to you. Look, they're not a sponsor. In fact, none of these companies that we're talking about here paid to be on this show. I just like their products. We're talking about companies that we like their products, and we've seen their stuff on the show floor. Another product. What do you think? What else have you seen today? Have you had a chance to watch? I know you were managing our rAVe radio broadcast, which, by the way, we're going to probably record 40 to 60 podcasts while we're here at the show floor. And thanks to Gary's technical assistance, everything's running fine. So I know you were worrying about that a little bit this morning. What else did you see?
Not to name a specific product, but just a theme that I'm noticing here, and you mentioned it with the furniture, is these really elegant designs to be able to hide the technology. A lot of the renovation approach that we're using at the university now is how we can outfit a room with a good technology that makes the end user experience good, but also hide it and not make it intimidating. People get intimidated when they come in, and there's a lot of bells and whistles, and they just want to be able to come in, hit that big easy button, make it work. And there's some really elegant solutions here for whether you're mounting a display, a control system, whatever.
Arthur Home is one of those brands. I mean, Arthur Home has their monitors. They can put monitors to lift out of furniture that you can't even see the cracks in the furniture.
The way it fits together, you wouldn't know that it was multiple pieces there.
It's beautiful. Arthur Home, HOLM. Arthur Home, HOLM. Another product that I want to talk about is Spinetics, a digital signage company. I've always loved Spinetics products because the design, the industrial design, is really cool, and they're based out of Switzerland. So they kind of have that sort of natural industrial design feel to them. But they came out with a new product, HMP 400. It's a digital signage player. It's a cloud-based player that can also play on-prem based content. It's wireless, has Wi-Fi, but also can be connected to the network. 4K output, 3 USB.
Tiny little box.
3 USB-C ports, so you can also generate content out of those USB-C ports. So it's kind of an all-in-one thing. And they've also opened up the licensing of Aria, their cloud system, so that anyone can have access to it, even if you're using a competitive player. Spinetics is an interesting company to kind of watch. There's 2 or 3 big media player companies. Excuse me, Spinetics is one of them. Bright Sign is another one of them.
Bright Sign's a big
that
player.
Sort of dominate the market, and they're kind of like the bellwethers as they come out with new products that everyone else sort of follows.
Yeah, they set trends.
Yeah, and
sure.
I think that this new media player from SpinX is going to be hot.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
Look, here's how this is going to work. Every day we're going to do a wrap up like this of the show. It's almost the end of the day here on the first day of the show on Tuesday. You can still see a lot of people. I don't know if our camera can actually shoot this, but there's a lot of people still walking around. We're here actually in the Legrand booth across from us here. You can see
an elevated view of
the Bosch booths
floor.
here with Electro Voice in there. Behind him is Sennheiser. Across from us here we have Biamp, Erard, Nexo,
Shure
Middle Atlantic, Shure, they're right next to us over here is Vivitech, NEC up here. Barco is over in a different hall. This is 15 halls. 15 halls. So it's about 3 to 4 times. Yeah, small city. 3 to 4 times the size of Infocom for those that are watching at home that are used to Infocom. But every day we're gonna do a rAVe TV live wrap up at the end of the day.
Sure.
Review all the things that we've seen on the show floor. But of course, all of our coverage. If you don't want just my opinion or Gary's opinion on what was the best thing we've seen, all of our coverage is in one place. ravepubs.com/ISE 2020. ravepubs.com/ISE 2020. Gary?
Sounds good to me. See you there. I'm ready for this.
I'm ready for this.
I'm ready to get back out on the floor.
It's only day one. I love Amsterdam. I'm actually kind of sad that we're moving to Barcelona, but I do like the concept that the weather will be a little warmer.
It will be warmer, yeah.
So I don't know.
Amsterdam's a really cool town, but it seems like it rains all the time.
And I've been here for 16 straight ISEs. I think the last 13 or 12 or 13 have been here. Don't quote me on this. At least 12 have been here in Amsterdam. They've been a phenomenal host to help us grow this show. But we've outgrown the facility. They actually have to build a temporary hall. Hall 15 is a temporary giant hall.
It's like a giant tent.
It's literally the size the projection shootout used to be at Infocom. They built an entire hall that size just to accommodate the show. So we obviously had to move somewhere else. So we're going to where they host Mobile World Congress, the famous Mobile World Congress in Barcelona. And we'll have our show there every year in February for the next few years. But in the meantime, we got 3 more shows to cover. This is day one, Tuesday. What is the date? 14th? Is it the 14th? Yep. What is the date? 14th? Is that right?
I guess.
I got to look at this. What day is this?
No, it's the 11th.
It's the 11th. Oh, my gosh.
You're thinking of Valentine's Day.
14th is Friday. Oh, boy, I'm in trouble. So it's the 11th. It is Tuesday, February 11th. We're signing off here on day one of rAVe TV. Thanks for watching our live broadcast. Y'all have a great day. ravepubs.com/ISE 2020 for all the news. Go now. You're going to see some videos up there, too.
Sounds good.